Look at that.
Colt has turned me into a drive shaft master. Like, look at this.
So Matt's Off-Road Recovery got a hold of us when they pulled out Ed's LJ20. If you don't know what that is, they call it the Golden Nugget. And then they got a hold of me and let me know, hey, Colt, we know that you like Suzukis just as much as you like Jeeps. What would you do? That's what this one's about. Check it out. Have any of you guys ever stayed in a container house? This thing's rad.
So we brought Colt here because he's a Suzuki expert, or so he says.
No, I'm not a Suzuki expert. I just like Suzukis a lot.
That makes him an expert. And the plan was for him to come over, and then we were going to head out to Fabrats because this is the donor power plant for the Golden Nugget. What's the plans with this today? What are you doing?
Well, first thing I think we need to check it out and see what we got. I know we were looking for a 4-cylinder 2-door automatic. So I don't know. Some of these came with an 8-valve, some of them came with a 16-valve. I don't know what year it is yet. I'll pop the hood and look. With it being a 2-door, the automatic is a 3-speed, so it's nice and small. All the drivetrain's compact. It should fit well, it should be dependable, it should have lots of power, and it should drive good, which is what we're looking for.
Amen. Let's pop that hood and let's see what it is.
Now, if anybody doesn't know about a Suzuki hood pop, you are not going to go over there to find it. You're going to go under here. So we have an 8-valve. 8-valve, 1.6 liters of raw power. What do you think about that?
Fancy.
So is that carbureted then? Throttle body carbureted?
No, it's throttle body.
Okay.
Yep. So it's fuel injected.
Is this a rack and pinion or a...
Nope, this has got a power steering box. So this is actually ideal for what you want. If you have a Samurai, a Suzuki Samurai, this is what you would call your big block conversion. And a lot of guys even take the power steering unit because now you have power steering also.
Yeah. So we were planning on using a Toyota box mounted on the outside of the frame. And if this pump will run it, then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, the pump should run it.
Okay. Sound good?
Sounds just like a big block Sidekick motor.
Big block.
It's a big block.
1.6 liters.
That's a lot of squirrels.
Yeah, that
You
is.
know how many horse pressures you get out of that?
Purrs.
We're gonna make some Suzuki guy really jealous with this.
Yeah? Well, you know what's happening to this. Don't tell anybody, but we're gonna be building this for Lizzie. She knows it already though. And we're gonna make quite the buggy.
Make a buggy.
Yeah.
Now I'm really jealous. And it's green.
Yeah.
Green Suzuki. I'm not.
We were gonna call it Little Troublemaker.
Little troublemaker.
Probably not though. What do you think you would name it? Rodeo Queen? Rodeo Princess? Just Princess?
That's a Sidekick. We'll figure something out. We'll get a good name for it.
Call it the Side Chick.
Yeah.
Just like Light Bright. It's already got some rock damage. Okay, so this is where I say goodbye. Lizzie's gonna haul this out to Paul's.
Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy.
Should we see if Paul's here?
Yeah, I guess. That's a good idea.
What are you guys doing?
Hi guys.
What's happening? I've just been finishing this thing up.
Ooh, look at
Trying.
I like the bed on it.
It turned out pretty good. It's getting closer all the time.
Nice. Well, we got a surprise for you guys.
I like surprises.
All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Matt messaged me and said, "What do you think? Where do you think we should do?" He's like, "You're a Suzuki guy. What do you think we should do?" And I was like, "Well, if it were me, I would try to find a 2-door Sidekick, 2-door tracker, because they got the smallest drivetrain and probably the best chance of fitting in that extremely small frame.
It's so tiny. Yeah, this is gonna be good. We may end up taking like dash, instrument cluster.
The seats are mint.
The console's coming out. Console's definitely going in it because this shifter, it's gonna go all back in it.
Yeah.
This is gonna go in it. Highly possible that this brake's gonna go in it because the other one's not what we need. So, yeah, we're gonna use everything we can use out of this.
The only thing we can't do
Is hurt the body, right?
we can't hurt the body because I think somebody is going to turn it into a rock crawler.
We pop the hood and check that.
Yeah.
Now, do you know where a Suzuki hood latch is?
It's in the glove box, isn't
There
it?
you go.
There we go. Yeah. I don't know why I got out. I knew that.
I wouldn't have known that. I would have been looking all over for it.
Yeah.
It tricks a lot of people.
Here, let's take it. Let's
Where is
video
it?
that.
You just reach your fingers in there. It's on the right side.
Right there it is.
Sounded great. Looks like they did new cap rotor wires and plugs.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I would do, the only weak link of these motors is that timing belt. So I'd
Exactly.
swap that timing belt out. Other than that, and then obviously make a new intake, which you'll probably have to do anyway to
Yeah.
fit.
Yep.
The tranny fluid looks good. The oil looks good.
Man, that tranny's small enough. I ain't gonna have to cut the tunnel a whole
No,
bunch.
it's tiny. It's
Yeah.
super tiny. I
That's
pulled.
cool.
I can literally. I have this setup at my house, just sitting on the side. Like I have a backup 8 valve and an automatic, and I can carry it around, and I just move it around in the garage.
That's awesome. Well, I guess we might as well get off the trailer and get after it. The back of that, 28 inches, and there's 30 inches in that other one. It'll fit. I shouldn't even have to cut firewall.
Nice. Well, we got it in Paul's shop, and he's got all the tools, all the supplies, and all the knowledge on how to pull motors. So we're gonna get this thing together. We're gonna take the front clip off, hopefully, and try to pull it all out in one unit if we can.
In an hour, this thing's gonna be gutted.
And we'll make Lizzie do it.
That sounds like a good idea.
So even in Paul's garage, I went to grab a 10mm, and there's a 9mm. I grabbed the next one, and it's an 11mm. What'd you do with the 10mm?
Where's the 10mm?
10mm don't exist. They just don't exist.
Things are happening.
Putting Lizzie to work.
That's what I do.
She works all the time. I just found out she's got like 3 jobs. 3 jobs, 4 jobs, plus ranching. This third member for the front fits a Samurai axle. So if you had a Samurai has only had 410 gears, 411 gears, same thing really. These had 512 technically, 513 gears. No, mostly everybody's 513 gears. So you could take 2 of these third members if you had a Samurai. Take 2 of these third members and put them in the front and back of your axles of your Samurai, and you just got 513 gears for free from a junkyard.
That's pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'd have been good to know a while ago. All right, Lizzie, hold that on the rear yoke, like where the center of the U-joint would be, you think? Now I'm gonna go to where I think the front of the fan is. We're calling that 59 inches.
Should we go out and measure it?
Let's go do it. 61 inches.
No way.
It's gonna fit.
Wow.
It's gonna fit Min in that thing. Just drop right in.
My hand is bigger than the fan.
It is.
And it does, you know, Samurais have a divorce transfer case too, but they don't look anything like that.
That's a real drop box.
Yeah, that's a legit, for the people that thought it was that it's a Samurai, that's a legit drop box. That's coming straight down, straight out.
Yep.
I would love to take that apart just to look in it.
Oh yeah. See what it is. So it actually has 2-wheel drive, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low.
See, even a Samurai doesn't have true neutral.
Yeah, this thing has neutral on the
Yeah.
on the thing.
3 fingers. Look at that! You're a beast.
It is super light. That is
It-
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we weren't making it up. It really is that light. It's tiny.
Because Eric was like, genuinely pissed.
When you build your rock crawler on a drive shaft, do you know the difference between a slip yoke and a non-slip yoke?
Where's the slip?
So this is the slip. This is a slip yoke drive
that makes
shaft here.
sense because the Mortar and Banana don't have that.
Right. And the reason you don't want that in a rock crawler is if you were ever to break your drive shaft or break your U-joints and you have to pull this out, then everything here, all your fluid from your transfer case is just going to dump out. So if you have a non-slip yoke where it's a
Rudy broke
flange.
his drive shaft
Yep.
and he was able to drive it out in front wheel drive.
Right. But if you didn't have that slip yoke eliminator on there, all that tranny fluid would come out.
Okay.
Another interesting fact, my daughter knows this. And she's probably the only girl that knows this, so you're going to be the second girl in the world to know this. If a transfer case is gear driven, it's going to take gear oil. If it's chain driven, it's going to take transmission fluid.
Okay.
So like a Jeep transfer case has a chain in it, that's why it takes ATF. But like this one's all gears. There's no chain in here, so it's going to take gear oil. Like Toyota cases take gear oil.
Which do you think would be best, Lizzie? Chain or gear?
Gear.
Oh yeah, that's the right answer. Good job.
Another thing on the slip yoke is when you get them so steep, the slip yoke will bind to break the transfer case.
Yep.
That's why you get a slip yoke limit.
Okay.
Lizzie's gonna be a pro in no time.
You're gonna be teaching us stuff here soon.
Yep.
About horses. Cole has turned me into a drive shaft master. Like, look at this.
Custom tools. I have a drawer specifically with those. Do you?
Specialty tool.
I do. All right, there's your tool.
Perfect. It's late. What do you got to do?
Gotta drive home.
Got to drive home?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
See ya.
A pivot, right?
There we go.
You want a video? It's just all the wiring.
That's all it is. I have to figure out how to get around it. There we go. Try it. Just tap the screen.
Oh, all right.
That's just a battery saver.
Sweet. I missed it. Dang it. It's too slow.
Alrighty. There's the
That should be all.
harness. Winning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Late night last night. We got the motor, tranny, transfer case out. They are gonna fit. They're gonna fit in the frame rails. They're actually, the whole drivetrain is actually 2 inches shorter than the drivetrain in the LJ20. So win on that. Now we still got to pull the wiring harness, the dash panel, all the dash pieces, fuel lines, fuel tank, and that way we can hopefully make this as easy as possible for Paul to get this thing running as simple as possible, because this is a lot of work. Would you say about 90% of every bolt on this is a 10 millimeter?
At least 90%, maybe 95. I think we had 3 of them out yesterday on different things going at it, so.
It's a good thing you haven't lost all your 10 millimeters.
It is, no doubt.
So Paul pointed out this super rad hitch. I don't know if you can see that.
That's a little sketchy.
Would you tow something with that?
No.
No?
Nope.
Maybe a go-kart?
Maybe a go-kart.
Maybe an LJ20?
Yeah, maybe you could tow an LJ.
I love the fact that like that transmission is the size of my foot.
Isn't it nuts?
That's the whole transmission.
I think we've got the brains coming out.
The brains. That's the nerve endings to the brain.
Yeah, this is.
There we go.
This is gonna make the Jimny run again. That one should burn for a minute.
This is a Golden Nugget body. There's another one on its way that's going to help make this thing new again. And they're going to cut it up, chop it up, make it nice, make it ready for Ed. Now don't tell him. Nobody better tell him. I am going to leave a little trademark on this bad boy, but I'm not going to tell anybody. We'll see if they notice.
Oh yeah. Win.
So here's the brake pedal assembly that fits out of the Sidekick. Obviously this won't fit in that LJ, but when you save pieces like this, sometimes you can cut it and make things fit, or just adjust a few pieces, shorten up the pedal, things like that. And then you don't have to sit there and try to recreate a whole new setup. You can use what you have. Let's hope that's the case. All right, well, we got the Sidekick all tore apart. Every piece that we could get. We're gonna leave it here though, just in case there's something we may need. The timing belt didn't show up in time. I'm gonna have to take off. I gotta get back to South Dakota, as much as I love being here in Utah. I wanna thank Paul and Lizzie for coming out and letting me come out and letting me help out. And hopefully Ed likes this. What do you think?
Yeah, he'll love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help. You're a lifesaver. It would have been a lot longer by myself, so thank you.
Well, I do what I can, but I know that you still got a lot of work cut out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be calling you when I'm plugging all those wires back in. Like, where do these go?
Maybe I'll have to make a flight back down. We'll see.
Highly likely.
All right, if you like this video, check these out.
Oh my gosh, it's not light.
It is too.
Apparently I don't work out. Yep, that's as far as I can do. That is not. How do you do that with 3 fingers? Let me watch that.